Behold the fruits of progress. November aside, I have a very exciting thing to talk about today. It's something that you may have discussed at school or with people you know, maybe at work. I feel like it's terribly exciting, even if it's not exactly life-changing. And you probably can't guess what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Now I know that's kind of an obscure topic, but it is a current event. It just happened on Monday, and it's kind of a big deal. But Ninten, why is it a big deal, you ask? Well, no, Space Shuttle Atlantis may not be that big of a deal, but I want you to look at the bigger picture here. We can send people to space. Space. Like the place up in the air, it's black, above the clouds, where if you go to breathe, you die. That's a big deal. Sure, Atlantis may just be a shuttle carrying spare parts, but if we look at the bigger picture, we realize just how cool going to space is. Don't get me wrong, I think it's great that we can cure disease. I think it's really cool that we've been able to make planes and fly around the world, but to think that we've actually expanded into the galaxies, it's quite an overwhelming thought. And it's moved to the point where people can actually go to space as a vacation. It's really incredibly expensive and I'll never be able to afford it, but you can do it. You don't have to want to be an astronaut to be interested in space. Space is up there, space is cool, and space is huge. It goes on for what we could believe to be forever. Now, my slowly growing beard and I may never see space. And, well, you may never see space, but there's a possibility. But even so, I want to find out what it is that you would like to do in space. Would you like to feed your cat? Would you like to play Mario Kart 64? Anything like that. Alternatively, where do you think we'll be in the next 10, 20 years? Will we already be developing cool colonies where we can live out in space and on the moon? Maybe the moon will surpass Wisconsin in terms of how much cheese it has. But tell me, because I want to know. So leave a comment or a video response and let's talk about space. Personally, I'd like to eat pretzels and play with my cat hat, but, you know, that's just me. So get cracking on telling me what you want to do in space, and don't forget to keep growing those beards. No razors until December. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna practice my spacewalk.